there! Welcome to Care and Courage Dementia Life channel. Here, we share real, raw, and heartfelt dementia care stories filled with struggles, laughter, and courage. Caring for a loved one with dementia is never easy, but you are not alone. Today's story is titled, The Saga Over Lunch and Dinner. Uh-oh, Grandma May's up to something again. Let's see what she's got up her sleeve this time. Grandpa Lewis not only has dementia, he's also diabetic. No matter how many times he visits the doctor, the advice never changes. Mr. Lewis, less rice? Your sugar's climbing again. Yes, I take very little rice. And Grandma May. She stays silent, but the truth at home is very different. Sarah and her sisters have to be extremely careful with Dad's rice intake. But Grandma May believes rice is an absolute must-have for Grandpa Lewis. After all, for their generation, a meal without rice just isn't a meal at all. So every lunch and dinner feels like going into a tiny battlefield. Sarah tries her best to explain gently, "Mom, the doctor said Dad can't eat too much rice. It's bad for his sugar." But Grandma May would just shake her head, angry. "You're being ungrateful. You're starving your father." Her words were like arrows, piercing straight into Sarah's heart. Sarah and her sisters endured this hurt, day after day, mealtime after mealtime, until one day, things just boiled over. The argument became so heated that Sarah lost control. In tears and frustration, she swept all the food right off the table. Plates clattered, rice flew everywhere. Sarah broke down, crying, completely drained. And just moments later, Grandpa Lewis and Grandma May looked at each other, confused, but calm. They had already forgotten what just happened. Sarah was still sobbing when her sister came over to help. Nora, too, was in tears, unsure of what to do next. Eventually, Nora went to buy new food and dinner went on, as if nothing had ever happened. But inside, Sarah felt broken. Was she a bad daughter? A bad caregiver? No, she was just human. That night, Sarah and her sisters sat together and reflected. Getting angry doesn't work. Explaining doesn't work either, because Mom and Dad simply can't understand anymore. So, they decided on a new approach. They stopped explaining. Instead, they used a bit of creativity and teamwork. When Grandma May filled Grandpa Lewis' bowl full of rice, Sarah would distract her. "Oh, Mom, did you see what's on TV?" And while she was looking away, Nora would quietly scoop some rice back into Grandma May's bowl. And it worked. For a week or two, lunch and dinner were peaceful again, until Grandma May, sharp as ever, caught on. Now she started scooping the rice right back into Grandpa Lewis' bowl. Mission failed. Sarah sighed. Well, it worked for a while. It was time to think of another solution. Caring for a person with dementia is not just physically tiring, it's emotionally exhausting. Here's our first caregiving tip. Even the most patient caregiver will sometimes lose control. It doesn't mean you failed. It means you're human. What matters is that you find the courage to get back up again, just like Sarah did. And tip number 2, caregivers need support. Siblings, family members, don't blame the one who's there caring day in and day out. Instead, stand together. Think of solutions together. Because dementia care is not a one-person job. It takes a whole family's love. Sarah and her sisters are still trying new ways every single day to make mealtimes easier for their parents. Will Sarah and her sisters find a better solution next? Follow Grandma May to see what happens in the next episode. If you found this story touching, please like, share, and subscribe to Care and Courage, Dementia Life channel, where real stories inspire real courage, because in this dementia journey, love still wins.